Adin Ross is being a little bit weird recently. He hasn't streamed in over 2 months now, and nobody really knows what's going on with him, except he's saying that he's not gonna stream on Kick anymore, while at the same time saying that he's staying on Kick. His statements over the past couple months have made no sense, so today we're gonna talk about what's going on with Adin Ross. If you don't know who Adin Ross is, he is a huge streamer on Kick. He's basically the face of the platform. He has been with Kick since the beginning, and I believe he's actually a co-owner of the site. So this guy has been with Kick for so long, and suddenly he just stopped streaming. You can see that here on his streams charts, that his last stream was actually on the 22nd of October 2024. Now, that's 2 months ago. So what's going on? I mean, this guy is one of the biggest people on here. It makes no sense for him to just stop. Well, at the time, it seemed like he was having some kind of big spat with the CEO of Kick, Eddie. And so he posted on Twitter, and this is his Twitter account, "I will be making a full video on why I am leaving Kick indefinitely. I am stepping down officially, and I will be going into detail on this week. I will tell you all everything. With that being said, I'm going to fully focus on being reinstated on Twitch. Thank you." Which is weird. He's leaving Kick indefinitely. For what reason? He never really says, except he has made some comments about Eddie and the team at Kick not being, aligned with him. It's very vague and very weird. So he's given up his huge 1.5 million follower Kick channel to go stream on Twitch, which is weird because you'll note he did have a Twitch channel. He hasn't used it at all. Why would that be? Well, his last stream was on the 25th of February, 2023. Well, if you look up here at his ban history, you can see that since the 26th of February, one day after his last stream, he has been banned, and he is still currently banned. It's been 22 months now that he has been banned on Twitch. So Adin Ross, when he says that he's going to try to be reinstated on Twitch, it's because he can't stream on there. So he's given up his huge channel and everything he's worked for on Kick to go and try to get back on Twitch for some reason. So there's something going on behind the scenes between Adin and the team over at Kick that's making him not want to stream on there. It's very strange. I mean, I don't know why you give that all up, especially because there's no guarantee that he's ever going to get, back on Twitch. Twitch is notoriously strict with their rules, and Adin Ross is not exactly known for following rules. Adin Ross flies by the seat of his pants. He's not exactly the kind of guy who would do very well on Twitch, I think, because Twitch is just so restrictive. I mean, Adin even streamed with Donald Trump. I don't think you can get away with that on Twitch. And so anyway, Adin Ross has been begging to get back on Twitch, and despite the fact that there's no actual, incentive for them to unban him, he has got some people to ask the Twitch CEO, because there have been recently a couple of other streamers that have gotten unbanned recently, and Adin Ross seems to think that he could be one of those people. And so he had his friends at FaZe call up the Twitch CEO and ask him to unban Adin Ross. And let's just hear what the Twitch CEO had to say.
There's the details of Adin's case, and I don't think the right time to talk about the details of Adin's case is live on stream.
For sure, it's not even my business per se.
Now, of course, they're putting a lot of pressure on him by calling him live on stream, and he's acknowledging that and saying he's not going to commit to anything on stream.
But, I know XQC's been pinging me. I'm happy to talk with him.
On top of FaZe talking to the Twitch CEO, apparently XQC has also been talking to him, so Adin's working behind the scenes really hard to get himself unbanned.
The key is we don't want to start a clip going and suddenly Adin's coming back.
No, for sure, but you know what I'm saying? I understand the second chance rule and everything. We could always put him on really thin ice, you know what I'm saying? We could get him unbanned, and then if he does anything in the smallest, you could be like, you know what, it's over, and then cut it.
Yeah, I'm open to chatting with him to see where he's at and what he's thinking, to see if, he can convince me that he really is different, and he's not just trying to get on to just, screw with me,
Alright.
It's been a minute over the clip's
it was very nice.
The Twitch CEO basically said, I'm open to talking with him, and we can see if maybe he can convince me that he's changed. Except, I mean, he really hasn't. Adin Ross is the same guy he was before. Maybe he's a little bit richer. He's doing a little bit better, so maybe he'd be willing to dial it down a bit if he can get back on Twitch, because if whatever reason he can't stream on Kick, there's really no place for him to go. So he would kind of have to go back to Twitch, and he'd have to be on thin ice with them. He'd have to do whatever they say. But it doesn't seem like Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, is very optimistic about Adin Ross's chances of getting unbanned. Of course, we've seen recently all the stuff going on over at Twitch with Hassan. The Twitch enforcement team is very strange. I don't understand how they make any of their decisions, and I would really, really doubt that a team that is so far, I mean, I hate to say it, but they're politically left-wing. I mean, you can see the stuff that Hassan gets away with, and Adin Ross is not exactly on the same spectrum as Hassan. Adin is kind of opposite. I mean, Adin Ross did a stream with Trump, so the odds that the Twitch enforcement team is going to be willing to give him a second second chance are pretty low, at least in my opinion. But he's trying anyway. But that's basically where it got left off. People were saying, oh, Aiden's gonna get unbanned, he's gonna talk to the Twitch CEO. But there was no actual, confirmation. He was never actually unbanned. As you can see, he's still banned on Twitch. So I guess whatever conversations he had behind the scenes didn't go too well. And we can tell they're not going too well because he did end up going back to Kick. You can see here, he was going to appear on the Kick Talk podcast live on Kick with the CEO Eddie. So he had a stream with the CEO of Kick. And what did they talk about? Well, Adin Ross revealed that he is going to be staying on Kick, but not entirely. So it's kind of weird because everybody was running with the headline that he's staying on Kick. But if you listen to what he actually said, he didn't exactly say that.
I don't know, bro. Maybe Twitch. Ooh, that hurt your heart, didn't it? I love it. Nah, we'll see, bro. Obviously, look, I'll be real. I'm doing brand risk on Kick. Eddie, you've been nothing but so right to me as a partner in this shit, and you're great, bro. And you believe in brand risk, and I know you want to see this shit go to the moon. I think we'll make something so big out of this, bro. Leave it with me, leave it with Tav, leave it with the people that are gonna make this shit the next level, and we're gonna do brand risk on Kick on 1,000,000%, no matter what. Brand risk will be on Kick, where that's. I don't know, bro.
So what he's saying is that brand risk will be on Kick. That's not him himself being on Kick. Even since this stream, he has not gone back on Kick. And this wasn't on his channel, it was on Eddie's channel. So what brand risk is number one, it's his clothing line, but it's also apparently going to be a influencer boxing thing that Adin is hosting. So he's saying that he's going to put his influencer boxing on Kick, which makes sense because I don't think that influencer boxing really would work as well on Twitch or YouTube because they have kind of stringent rules about violence and whatever. So it makes sense that he'd want that on Kick, but it is interesting to me that in this clip, he was glazing Eddie. And that's strange because up until recently, he's been very critical of Eddie and very critical of Kick. It's strange to me that he would, do this big business thing and put that on Kick and still himself not say that he's going to stream on Kick and still himself not actually stream on Kick because he could be doing it right now and he's not. I mean, maybe he just wanted to take the holidays off. I mean, that's perfectly reasonable. He could just be doing that. But it's just strange to me that he's decided out of nowhere to leave Kick indefinitely and then also decided out of nowhere to go back to Kick. It makes no sense to me. My assumption is that maybe brand risk has some kind of contractual obligation to be with Kick, and it's not just all the kind of glazing things that Adin said about Kick, that they've been with him, they've been behind brand risk. That could all be true. That could be the reason for it, but it doesn't make sense to me how they could be so supportive of his influencer boxing thing, but not be supportive of his personal brand. And I just don't really understand what Adin Ross is doing here. Do you? Does anybody? If you do, tell me below. What do you think his game plan is? Because right now it seems like his game plan is to just let his Kick channel completely stagnate and give up. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, maybe he's just decided he doesn't want to stream anymore. Maybe he just wants to do his business stuff. Maybe he just wants to do brand risk and he doesn't want to do anything else. I mean, that would be perfectly reasonable, but it just doesn't fit with what he said so far. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day and God bless you.